Welcome to the Real Talk podcast, brought to you by the National Association of Black Journalists at the University of Central Florida. I'm your host, Victoria Jones, and today I'm here to discuss the 2025 Met Gala theme, Superfine, Tailoring to Black Style. Today I'm joined with DeLaney Williams III, and we're going to talk about really, truly what this theme means and how it will impact the Black community. So DeLaney is actually the creative director for Just a Collective, and he is our very own content promoter for the Real Talk podcast. So thank you so much for being here, DeLaney.
Of course.
Can you please introduce yourself and kind of talk about the positions you're in and why you joined the clubs that you're in?
Yes. My name is DeLaney Williams III, as already previously mentioned. I'm a fourth-year business major here at UCF. I have a focus of marketing. My position as a creative director at Just a Collective is mainly brought by my desire for the build of confidence. Definitely in high school, that was not apparent whatsoever. So I wanted to find a way that I know that I want to be out there, especially in the art scene and the fashion scene. So I felt like, let me just gather a group of my friends and let's take some shots. And then for my position here as a content promoter, especially since I'm a marketing major here at UCF, I thought this would be a good way to put out social media posts, and then also keep my name in the loop when it comes to these organizations at UCF. So
spreading your name around, that's smart.
Exactly.
Kind of how did you get your start within these programs? What made you want to go into advertising? Now you said that's your major, right? What made you want to go into advertising?
It's more directed towards the side of marketing. It's like marketing gets confused with so many things. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's more the advertising route, and then sometimes it's the market research route. I'm more on the side of market research, so I've always been a data guy. I was always the kid in class that was like, either you need the homework, mm-hmm. or if you need the answer to a certain question, I can calculate that up. So, yeah, it's always been that way for me.
Okay, very cool. So obviously this episode is about the Met Gala theme. Have you kind of heard talks about it, or do you kind of know what it means? What have you heard so far?
I'm probably in the same seat as a bunch of regular people on Instagram, just casually scrolling through and seeing a little bit of information about it. Mm-hmm. I saw the word dandy get thrown around a good amount, but just like everybody else, I don't know what that means. Really? So, yeah.
So I'm going to kind of give you an overview. This Met Gala theme is basically celebrating Black style, more specifically the history of the Black dandy, as you mentioned. This theme explores how Black people have used fashion to express themselves and to honestly just make political statements. So before I did research, same as you, I didn't know what it was. I was like, I was confused. But according to ebony.com, Black dandyism signifies the diasporic metamorphosis of Black men turning into style giants, a storied history that dates back to the antebellum period. I also want to add that this theme is heavily inspired by the Monica Miller 2009 book, Slaves to Fashion, Black Dandyism, and the Styling of Black Identity. So I'm excited to kind of dive into that and see what the style has to bring, or what the theme has to bring.
So it seems like with the whole dandyism perspective, it seems like we're going to see some nice suits and some spiffiness out of our fellas.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Some cool patterns, colors. So excited to see a few examples of some of the outfits that really capture this theme. But before we kind of take a look at the images and really dissect it, I want to add that fashion and suits, really honestly, they know no gender. So I'm excited to see how Black women pop out and other individuals that may not identify as male, to really see how they take this theme and use it to truly express themselves and probably the fight that they've gone through.
Yeah.
So yeah, excited to see that. Kind of getting into the first question, who do you expect to really pop off and really look the best here?
Okay. I definitely could speak for a good amount of people saying that Tyler, the Creator.
Yes.
I'm definitely hoping that he considers, just continues his trend of just putting it on. I think with his 2021 album, Call Me If You Get Lost, his whole theme was having that little formal and his own little touch on classiness. So I think he'll definitely continue that. Definitely excited for him. Someone that's right in the same ballpark as him, I would definitely say Doechii.
Yes.
With her album Alligator Bites Never Heal. I think her whole promotion, I think we saw the Jimmy Kimmel live. It had the same theme. She had, I think, it was actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
She had the suits with all of her little backup singers or dancers, and they all had the connecting braids.
Yes.
I thought that was crazy. I definitely think she will no doubt put that on as well. Some other black celebrities, I would definitely say Lakeith Stanfield. Think he would make a good statement. Dwayne Wade, I have not seen him in any outfit other than a suit since he retired. So I feel like this would be like the best time to just keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, has experience.
Another person, probably have two actually, Janelle Monáe.
Yes.
Janelle, I swear, she has been putting it on since I've been in high school.
Exactly.
And it's always been that way for her, so I feel like this is nothing less. And then the last person, definitely someone that's really big into suits, especially suits, Steve Harvey.
Oh my God!
Let's
Steve Harvey.
be for real.
Okay.
Steve Harvey literally had a book saying that you need to have the different types of suits. So it's like, if you don't pop out on one that's really dedicated for suits, you're a hypocrite.
Okay.
So
Steve Harvey.
Yeah, but how about you?
I want to add to what you were talking about, like Tyler the Creator and Doechii. I know like from like high school, high school, like when he was first kind of like making the scene, and then Call Me When You Get Lost that came out. Literally like, and I'm trying to get there now. Like I'm like trying like to tailor my style after him. And I know there's like Doechii here too. Like, ooh, I'm literally
style everywhere.
Literally like, and also Janelle Monáe, she's been putting it on like you were saying. I didn't even think about her. Like Tyler the Creator and Doechii, like I was like, okay, like those like staples. But Janelle Monáe literally is like the original. Like love her. Yeah. But obviously, it's not just black people that are invited to the Met Gala. So how do you think that other individuals of different races and ethnicities, like how do you think they'll do? And a follow-up question, how far do you think that they can go before we have to start having a conversation about culture appropriation versus culture appreciation?
Okay, definitely start off with some names. Number one, I would say Timothée Chalamet.
Okay.
Hopefully I didn't butcher his name.
No, I think you said it right.
Hopefully. But I don't know the event, but he had just popped out an event where he had like a all pink and white Chrome Hearts outfit. And as someone that has a deep love for Chrome Hearts and that little type of grails, I definitely think he would show appreciation. Yeah. I also think someone like Billie Eilish, especially since she kind of tailors her style off of black men. Now, granted, it's more on the side of comfort wear. And like the whole, what people call hip hop esque. But I definitely think if she messes with our community style, I feel like she'll do us justice. A couple other people, probably one, I would say Jared Leto.
Okay,
I feel like that's a good little add-in. He's more of a maximalistic suit type of guy. So yeah,
I feel like Jared Leto is super creative too. Like I think one year he like had like it was like a cat face. I think it was him. It was like a cat face he had on. It was insane. He's just super creative. So I'm excited to see what he does. Kind of going back to what you were saying about Billie Eilish. Definitely, I've been seeing a lot of stuff online, kind of controversial actually, saying that she kind of like cosplays as black men. So really diving into that and figuring out whether it is culture appropriation or culture appreciation. But I want to add that she's also a big advocate for the black community, especially doing like BLM and things like that. She was on Instagram posting. She was at the protest. So I want to say that she is a huge voice for the black community.
And I'd also say, I think with people saying that she cosplays as a black man, I personally feel like the outfits aren't even like that crazy. I mean, like, yeah, she's sagging a lot. It's a lot of baggy clothes, but like that shouldn't always just be connotated to black people.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we don't always wear that. Like,
exactly.
I'm not wearing anything baggy. So
I think that's why this theme is so important. Kind of shifting the narrative of what we consider to be black fashion and kind of like evolving. I also want to say, like, going back to the culture appropriation versus appreciation, kind of like how much do we give them? Because if we see different things like with the braids and like the bonnets and people wearing that, there's a lot of controversy there. Or like the do-rags, different things like that. And personally, in my opinion, I don't mind the bonnets, but it's like if you have curly hair or whatever, like I understand like it's the silk, but it's like when black women were wearing it before, it was considered ghetto.
Yeah.
You know? Or like even like wearing it outside, like ghetto, like unpopular, like people were getting hated on for that. And it's like when other ethnicities start wearing it, it's like, oh, it's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. Like, whoa, that's a fashion statement.
It's a fashion statement. Now you got all the TikToks with the bonnets on and everything.
What?
Which I understand, like, if you have curly hair, where, like, it helps. Like, we're smart. Like, we wore it because it helps. Exactly. Yeah. But I'm excited to see kind of how that is. And also just, like I was saying, kind of like how black people, like, started, like, the bonnet thing and everything, like, how we've been doing that. So I'm excited to see black people being appreciated for something that they've started. Like, this is something that's dated back to the antebellum period, as I said. So I'm excited to truly see, like, black fashion being celebrated.
100%.
Yeah.
So now I have a question for you. So how do you think this event is going to go? think it's.
I think honestly it's going to be a huge success. I'm hoping for more positives than negatives. But like I know like before like I did like research. I was talking to my roommate about this. Like before I did research, like we were like, oh, like are people coming like slave gear? I'm like, oh, like what's going on? Like, but yeah, no, it's not that at all. Like once like I did research, obviously for this podcast episode, and just being really interested in it, like, and I understand truly what the theme means, and basically the fashion tailored to it, like what like the suits, everything like that. I'm truly excited. I think that it's going to be amazing. I think honestly that I think everybody will keep it like they won't go too far with it. That's what I'm hoping. So,
Yeah,
what about you?
I think I'm very hopeful for it. Anything in regards to fashion and then Black people, it's always like it's either going to be all the way to the left or all the way to the right.
Exactly.
So I'm really hoping that, especially people like my King LeBron can make sure everything, the whole dress code is met. But yeah, I think it's going to go well. So given that this does go well, how do you think what themes do you think will come after this?
Oof. I don't even know. Maybe, like, okay, I'm like really into like the 70s. Like I really like the style there. So maybe something incorporating that. How about you? What do you think?
I would say definitely. Well, I would say I'm very specific on it. Of course, my thought process is going to like the cap or the cutoff would be like around the civil rights movement.
Yeah.
I just don't want to see anything tacky.
Yeah.
I like what they did with the Black dandyism, or I'm not gonna say what they did because they haven't done it yet, but what they're about to do.
Exactly.
Being hopeful.
Yeah.
I think.
Fingers crossed.
Right. I think as long as they keep it, very demure, then I feel like we'll be pretty fine.
Yeah.
I don't want to see like people going up there with like the retros jackets, like
yeah, like the same old.
What's that restaurant? I think it's like Tunis.
Oh, Tunis.
Yeah,
okay,
you know how they have that little retro, like that pink and little teal. Yeah, I don't want to see that.
Yeah.
Nah.
It's got to be like, this is always my problem with the Met Gala. Sometimes people get invited and it'll be like specifically more so like it's sometimes the men. It's just like the same thing. It's like, no, it's the Met Gala. You got to pop off. Like, it has to be good. Like, it has to be over the top, extravagant. Like, that's what you're invited, Like, we're here to see things like, honestly, like, the Met Gala kind of, like, sets up, like, fashion for, like, the next coming years. Like, we're expecting to see great things, hopefully.
And then one person that I forgot to add that, is just constantly looming, especially as a fan. I bet I could speak for a lot of people that just want to see this man just outside. Frank Ocean, Christopher Brown.
Mic drop.
Like...
You say Christopher Brown?
Christopher Bro.
Oh, okay.
He's from Louisiana. I know how to spell that. Breaux. Like, you could look it up. But I feel like I'm pretty sure he had the Prada windbreaker last time. It was like a full Prada outfit. I actually tried to imitate that one. I have a Prada tie. I just did not get that windbreaker because I'm not that rich.
Too much money.
But I felt like he made it look comfortable, but he also looked fly as I don't know what.
Yeah.
So him making an appearance, especially when it's tailored around Black men.
Exactly.
Come on.
Exactly.
Like, this is your ballpark.
Exactly.
Like, please just pop out.
And maybe an album after,
hey, I'll take it.
Yeah,
I'll
maybe.
Take it,
We'll see.
Stuck on Blonde for like the last 3 years.
Exactly.
So it's like, yeah.
Novocaine on repeat.
What? But, yeah.
I also want to say, I have a few people as well.
Okay.
When it comes, definitely Ayo Debris. Do you know who that is?
By name, I don't know who that is.
Okay. She's on The Bear, and this is one movie. It's called Bottoms. She was in that.
Is she the one? Is she the chef?
Yeah.
I
And
think
she's
I'd be seeing her
she's
around
always saying like
Tyler.
she's like Irish.
She's Irish?
I don't know if she's actually Irish, but she says she's Irish. I don't know if it's a bit, like I don't know if it's a joke or
I
don't know. I don't know.
I just know. I think I've seen her like earlier this year. No, not earlier this year. Late last year, posting with Tyler.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay.
I think she did some video. I think she did a video with him, something like that. But
Okay.
it was a recent award show, and she came in with a suit, and people were comparing her to, I think it was not Jennifer, Julia Roberts. No. Yeah, Julia Roberts. It's either Julia Roberts or Jennifer Gardner. But kind of comparing her, like, it was like she had like this gray suit. It was so nice. And I feel like her style is similar to stuff like that. Like, she can wear a dress, she can do the suit. Like, I think I'm excited to see like kind of what she brings. Also, okay, this might be okay, this might be too much, but Aaron Pierre. Okay, and he's like coming on the scene, so I don't know if he's invited or not, but I'm excited to see like what he'll wear, like what he'll put on if he's invited. I'm trying to think of somebody else. Aero Debris, Aaron Pierre. I had somebody, but I literally can't. Yeah, literally can't remember who it was, but I'm excited to see kind of what those people come up with.
Now that we're talking about it, it's just more names that just keep popping up.
There's more people.
Because especially since, I mean, the last Met Gala that I've actually like sat and actually watched social media about, a lot of celebrities that I messed with were not on the scene. I would say since Travis Scott's up there, he's worn a couple suits. I really want to see how the hip hop artists do it.
Yes.
And especially seeing that, Kendrick has came out of his shell for, from this little last situation. I like music. I don't pick sides. I like both of them.
Oh, hey, that's good. Hey, you hand that one.
But what's it called? I feel like Kendrick with his little small behind might make a nice little outfit. I think his little outfit that he had for the Dr. Dre Super Bowl was really tailored, really nice. Something like that would be pretty cool. I would say the hip hop artists, or at least the people that are associated in that group.
I wonder. This might be honestly like another topic, but like I wonder like how many hip hop artists are going to be like invited to this event. So I'm hoping to see more black faces because the theme is tailoring to black style.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping to see more black people here. Maybe some new faces that we've never seen before, new people. So let's hope for that.
I'm just afraid of people like people like Playboy Cardi.
Oh,
Don't get me wrong. I love Cardi. Don't get me wrong. I love Cardi, but that's just not a event for him.
Oh, you don't think? Oh,
no.
I don't even know Playboy Cardi for real. I don't even know who that is.
Oh, I could run laps
Oh.
around his discography.
Is his music good?
It's very subjective.
Okay.
Some people may not like it. Some people may love it. Me.
Oh.
But yeah, I don't think that's his event. Like I said,
Some people should. Okay.
stand there on like
Yeah.
with the opium guys, like with the all black, baggy jeans and all that, and the Rick Owens. They can stay over there.
You don't want to see that.
Nah, let's not see those worlds clash.
Yeah, honestly, that wouldn't go. Yeah, that wouldn't go good. Honestly, as we're talking about this, I'm thinking like as I'm like looking at the pictures and stuff, and when we brought up like Kendrick Lamar, like I hope to see like some like suit pants. I hope I'm saying like suit pants. Like maybe like they'll flare out a little bit. Like I'm hoping to see like some cool design.
We could definitely see some.
See like how they play with it. Also, I remember my other person, Zendaya. I literally completely forgot about Zendaya. She's literally a style icon. Like, I don't even know why. Yeah, I don't even know why I didn't mention her before. And Taylor Russell, too.
Okay. I don't know who the second person is, so let me go to after Zendaya.
Okay.
But I literally forgot all about Zendaya.
Exactly.
Like, literally, Zendaya has grown up in front of probably all of us.
Exactly.
Like, given that we're both around the same age, me growing up watching stuff like Shake It Up, I was a Disney Channel kid. So
yeah.
It was like, that was all that was like, yeah.
Disney Channel, Cartoon Network. Yeah.
What about Nickelodeon?
I like Nickelodeon.
Man,
yeah, Nickelodeon's good too.
Nickelodeon
like iCarly, yeah, that's good too. Still Disney though. Yeah.
Yeah, hey, that might be a conversation for another day. I don't know about that one. I like Nick more than that one. But yeah, seeing her on stuff like Shake It Up.
Yeah.
Of course, at that time, I think she had a whole swag era.
Yeah, she did. Her styles evolved. Talk about Billie Eilish. Zendaya's evolved.
Yeah, at that time, don't get me wrong, swag era was hard, with the, what's it called, the New Era caps and what was the brand, Neff. Seeing that type of stuff, it was cool, but looking back at it, I'm definitely glad she's got out of that phase.
Yeah.
That is definitely a time-based theme.
Yeah, her stylist La Roche, he's truly amazing. He styles her in the best things, and they truly fit her too. Like, and I know she'll be on theme, so excited to see that.
Okay, and you said Taylor Russell.
Taylor Russell, yeah. I've never personally seen this movie, but I know that she was in it. Waves, and then Bones and All. And she used to date Harry Styles, I'm pretty sure. Oh, he might pop off too.
Okay, so I just remember who you're talking about because Waves is, if anyone has never seen it, Waves is probably like, Waves is honestly a top 3 movie for me, like of all time. Of course, my favorite movie will always be Devil Wears Prada. That's why I love this little fashion theme. Devil Wears Prada. I love Anne Hathaway and Meryl Streep in that movie.
Yes.
But Waves is up there. I'm not gonna give like a full movie summary because that's something you got to see. I think it's on Netflix right now. I'm not sure.
I need to watch it. Like I know I'm gonna cry. Like I just need to watch it. I'm gonna watch it. I know I am. But
I mean, I originally attracted to it just off the same way that I found out about the theme of Met Gala. Seeing that, Frank Ocean has an edit, and it's like it wasn't just like a regular somebody just made an edit with Frank. Like his song is actually in the movie, and I was like, I might give this a little watch. Never regretted it. That movie is perfect. But seeing Taylor Russell, I know who you're talking about. She dated Harry Styles.
I think she did. I want to say she did. She might not have. I don't know.
Girl.
Maybe they. I swear she did. She might have. I don't know.
Hey, if that's true, I mean, hey, everyone has a type.
Yeah.
Everyone has a type. But
Harry Styles might pop off too.
I'm hoping. I think when, at least in my opinion, when we're talking about the appropriation against appreciation, I hope he doesn't do too much. Given, I don't think he will. This is me being hopeful.
Yeah.
I don't think he will because he makes a pretty good statements with his gender fluid type of outfits.
Yeah, for sure.
So I feel like if you can do gender fluid, you can definitely probably.
Yeah.
It's like you make this work. Let's try to make this work. But yeah, also wrapping back what you were talking about, we don't want to see stuff like crazy braids on I think there was a picture that I saw on Instagram. It was on probably Lil Yachty's burner account.
Oh Lord.
But Lil Yachty in the fashion scene is crazy. But it had Taylor Swift with braids. That photo killed me.
It's the AI picture.
I really hope it's AI because if that is real.
Ain't no. Taylor wouldn't. Yo.
Oh my! I hope she wouldn't.
I don't think she would.
But yeah, hopefully it doesn't do anything like that.
Yeah.
And I don't want people, especially since it's like we said, Black dandyism. It's supposed to be still fine.
Yeah.
And I don't want to see all because it says Black. Let's just start imitating.
Exactly.
Black.
Just take that one word.
No, it's Black, and it's elegance. Luxury. That's what it
Exactly.
Look at these guys.
Exactly.
Spiffy. But I don't want to see people only take half of what the theme is.
Yeah.
Just this is our time to just dress up as a Black person.
Yeah,
no,
our
it's
Get
not.
Out Joe Free card. No.
Basically,
yeah.
no, I don't want that.
And I think that I feel like this is definitely going to change the narrative, kind of the impacts. This will definitely change the narrative around Black people, I think. But shed our fashion and just our culture in a more positive light. Because right now, just bad stereotypes. So I think it'll definitely be a positive outcome. And I want to add this too, kind of reeling things back in, trying to kind of wrap it up. The Met Gala has done a great job with having, I think it's LeBron, he's the chair, and then they have other individuals.
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I love LeBron. So, yeah.
LeBron's funny. Yeah. But I want to they have I think LeBron's the chairperson, and they have other people, I think Ayo Edebiri included, who are kind of on the board. So they're helping, they have Black voices in the room, talking with them, figuring things out. And I feel having Black people share Black stories and being involved, anything that and being involved within this process is so important. So I'm excited to see the regulation there and how that'll be. So I'm really happy that they're there, kind of shedding their light, just being a voice for Black people, representing Black people. So
yeah. No one does it better.
Yeah. Anything else you want to discuss or talk about? Or
I mean, while we have people, I definitely, I would say I capped down on the people. I'll cap down the amount of people. One thing we tapped just a slight, a tiny bit into it. But how do you feel about fashion right now? If we're taking things out of the Met Gala perspective, when the cameras are all on you, let's talk about just regular. What are people just getting up to put on? How do you feel about that?
Me specifically, or just in general, everybody in general?
Just, I would say for the general perspective. So how do you feel about everyone else? I think as our generation has kind of just jumped from something to something to something every year. I think right now, I'm a victim to it, don't get me wrong. But seeing everyone go with the baggy jeans with the Rockstar tees and stuff like that. I mean, I'm a fan of it, but
me too.
But how do you feel about it?
I'm definitely a fan of it. I think that being on campus at UCF, you see that a lot walking around, and it's not even it's definitely a style thing. Like when I see somebody walking around and they have the baggy pants, I think it's cute. It looks good normally, and it can be simple as well. But I think it's also a comfort thing. We were saying kind of with Billie Eilish, just comfortable. It's cute. It's new. But definitely, I think being on campus, like walking around, you see also like a lot of just like sweatpants and stuff.
I mean, I'm a victim right now.
Yeah,
So.
I mean, it's real, but yeah, but definitely, I really like the baggy jeans. I really like, I like stuff like that.
Yeah. I hate that I keep doing just loops around it, but basically I keep thinking of more people. And there's literally, I'm so mad that I didn't bring this up already, but there's literally someone on TikTok, I think his name is Wisdom K.
Oh my gosh, Wisdom. Wait, no, this is perfect.
I completely forgot about it, and literally he's probably the most popular fashion influencer on the app.
Oh my God.
And it's like, I'm thinking like streetwear, and I just remember he did a streetwear video like not too long ago, just doing the different ones. First, his editing is top tier, but that's not even to do with his outfits.
That's another thing.
The outfits at first, I thought they were a bit crazy. I was like,
okay.
What are you wearing, bro? I don't like this. You're wearing a pillow. Like, no.
Oh, okay.
But, you know, given a little bit more appreciation, he just has his own imagination.
He does.
And it's kind of cool. So I think him and Met Gala will probably be pretty tight.
And I think he went to the Met Gala last year because before, like, he wasn't invited at all. And I'm like, he's literally like the biggest fashion like influencer that I know. Like, he's big. Like, he gets like brand deals, all this stuff. But I want to add what you were saying like about his style. Like, he has this thing where it's kind of like I've been seeing this style like on like my Pinterest, different things like that, where like people like they'll like put on like a lot of layers. Like, he has this thing like a lot of layering, and I really really like that. And I think that because he has so many pieces and so many articles of clothing, that he really is super creative with it. But yeah, he's super. It's kind of like a maximalist. Like, just puts on like a lot of stuff,
Leto,
but it's so cohesive. Like, it goes together. Like, even the smallest thing, like whether it's like a belt, like earrings, like small little things like that, just enhance his outfit. And I think it's because he pays like such close attention to his details is why he's blowing up so much.
Yeah. I think
Um,
he's probably one of the best ones to watch out for.
Yeah, I'm excited to see him. I'm glad hopefully he's invited. If
He's
not,
definitely invited.
Yeah,
if he's not invited, we got to protest.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, just no
somebody's
way.
somebody's got to be in that room, advocating for him, because
100%.
he needs to be in there. Anything else you want to discuss? Or?
I think I'm actually done this
You're actually done?
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't got anything else. How about you?
I think I'm good too. Yeah, this has been very successful. Thank you so much, DeLaney, for being here with me today. This is the Real Talk podcast, hosted by Victoria Jones, by the National Association of Black Journalists at UCF. You can follow us on Instagram at NABJ-UCF. Tune in to our next episode. Bye.